You want to take pictures of my arms? Uh-oh. Good morning, YouTube. I had a few people reach out asking me if I was going to do another update on Jeremy Dewitte, so here you go. And I like to wait a little while. I guess it's been a couple of weeks since I did the Sturgis edition update. And there have been some things posted on the Osceola County Court records. Orange County, not even looking at that stuff right now because everything was pushed off into October. And the things that have transpired where Jeremy's now incarcerated, he is, last check was still at Osceola County Jail. And he does have another jury trial coming up, and that's probably why he's still at the jail and not moved over to Department of Corrections yet. And I'm going to get into that. He's only got the one open case now. Everything else is closed out in Osceola County. And this is on the falsely impersonating an officer, 843.08. And it is a felony. And so let's go over to their court records and we'll talk a little bit about some things I just read, which were rather interesting. And as we all know, Jeremy tries to spin things, and I guess they're not having any of it. But anyway, let's go over to the website real quick, just so you can see. He's due a jury trial 8:30, 2021, 9 a.m. Courtroom 4F. It's going to be Judge Karsten. Now, previously, everybody thought Judge Karsten kind of lowered the boom on him and just locked him up. Didn't give him that 30-day continuance so he could get his affairs in order. However, there is documentation here that kind of spins this a different way. And I am talking about... So we're mainly just kind of looking at these items here from August. So on 8/11, there was a pretrial, and 8/20, there was an add-on. The hearing was held. And then the 23rd, he was supposed to have his jury trial, but that's been reset to the 30th. And let's go down and see if we can figure out why. So we can figure out a few things here. So, and we're only going to deal with August. Request to appear by video. Okay. Felony court minutes. Order defense counsel. Present pretrial held case remains as set. And then motion for voluntary remand as to all open cases. Now that was 8/6. I was on my way to Sturgis. And then on the 8/10, that order for voluntary remand was granted. I'm not sure if this is going to come up because it comes up in another window. Let me just see if I can open link in a new tab and see if that'll come up. It says blocked. So I'll have to add another window capture if I want to show you guys this stuff. But yeah, voluntary remand. And that's because he's trying to get credit for time served. That's, I think, what their game plan is on this. So Judge Karsten didn't lower the boom on him. He voluntarily requested to be remanded. And that's what happened. Now we've got a motion to compel photographs of the defendant's left and right arms. So, as we've seen in many videos, Jeremy sits there and says, "That's not me on the body camera. That's somebody else. That's not me." Well, he does have some identifiable scars on his arms from previous motorcycle accidents, and he was compelled to provide his arms for photographs by law enforcement. And those photographs were taken in open court, and then the defense was advised to contact basically the DA for a possible plea agreement. And that all took place on the 10th. And of course, a bunch of other motions, supplemental witness list. Then there was a notice of hearing on the 13th, notice of discovery on the 13th, the supplemental. I'm just going to take a real quick look at that because they're looking for a supplemental report in reference to the SD card and Contour Roam 3 model 1900 camera. That's what Amir was looking to get copies of. Let's see what else. So the jury trial on the 16th, it was set for the 30th. There's a habitual felony offender notice. So the habitual felony offender notice was given. And basically what that states, they hereby gives notice to the defendant that it will request the judge to classify and sentence the defendant pursuant to 775.084 Florida statute as a habitual felony offender. And what that's going to do is he's not going to get any good time. They're not going to take that 15% off. Usually you can get up to 15% off of your sentence for a good time. And by being classified as a habitual felony offender, it's not going to work. He's going to have to do the full sentence. And then again, some more supplemental witness lists, another notice of discovery, and then an interpreter request form. I'm not sure what's going on with that. And I'm just looking at the document. Court interpreter request form for a witness. It doesn't say what the language is. And I don't see a witness is requesting the interpreter. So I don't know. Not sure what that's all about. However, some pretty interesting stuff. So, as we all know, that's not me on the camera. That's not me. That's not me. Even though you see a picture of him in the window of the car from the reflection. And you can clearly see both of his arms in his body camera. Obviously, his arms. His voice. I'm surprised they didn't request a voice analysis of the videos. So, I mean, it's him. He knows it's him. Everybody knows it's him. But he's going to continue the farce of "that's not me," and that's what's going on in Osceola County. So on the 30th, I'm going to keep an eye on that and see what happens. I don't know. There's so many reset, continued, canceled, reset. And just remember, you can go to the Osceola County Court website and look up the records. Just type in DeWitte, and you can look at all this stuff yourself. Florida is great about public records, having this stuff out there and available for you to look at. But I just wanted to bring you an update, only because a few of my subscribers were wondering if I was going to do an update, and I said I would. That's the update. And in regards to the stolen valor side, because that's really what I focus on. So I did hear back in regards to that for a possible federal charge. There was no evidence found to substantiate charging him with a federal stolen valor charge. I don't know exactly how much digging the U.S. Attorney's Office did into this, but I did hear back from them. It took a long time, and they found no evidence in order to prosecute under the Stolen Valor Act. However, the state Stolen Valor Act, or Stolen Valor statute, I believe they could probably prosecute on. That would be left up to local law enforcement to investigate and file the charges. Right now, I don't think either of the county sheriff's offices would care to go forward with anything on that, just due to the fact that he's got plenty of other felonies already in the mix. So that's pretty much where the stolen valor stuff is right now, and I will continue on from there. Another note, wearing a new t-shirt. It's got my new logo on it. I got some new stickers. I do have the old ones. They finally came in. There's the old ones. I had those made for Sturgis, and I didn't get them in time. So I got a bunch of those to give away and send to you. And I also got some of my new one. See if this thing will focus. There you go. That's the new logo. And I have some of these stickers. So I got a stack of these. And I actually had a t-shirt made with that on there. It's pretty cool. So go to my About on my YouTube channel and send me an email. Send me your mailing address. And I'll drop some of these stickers, the old and the new. I'll drop these in the mail to you. So you can do that. Some other things coming up. I've got some motorcycle content. Tomorrow going out on a Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association ride, a charity ride. I'll be doing videos on that. Probably get my drone up in the air. They burn a scaled down Viking ship to send our brothers that have passed away to Valhalla. It's really cool. I did one last year. I'm doing one again this year. It's really cool how they do it. Also, you know, my heart's broken over the now 13 Marines who were killed in Afghanistan at Kabul. This exit strategy is a freaking mess, and we really need to do something. I don't have a whole lot of faith in the current administration in regards to taking a firm stand on this and retaliation. I don't know. I'm not going to get into it any further than that. But, you know, rest in peace to brothers in arms, Marines, 13. Prayers to their families, their loved ones, their friends. Godspeed until Valhalla. And with that, I'm just going to close it out. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're at 4,900. We're closing in on 5K. When we reach that 5K, I'm going to give something away. Out of the 5,000 subscribers I'll have, random, going to grab a subscriber out of there, and they're going to win something. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but we'll see. It's going to be something cool and nice. I guarantee you that. So coming up on 5K, as soon as we hit that 5K, there'll be a giveaway. So don't forget, subscribe, bell for notifications, give me a thumbs up, If you're out there riding on twos, keep the shiny side up, rubber side down. Have yourself a great day.